Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Cage Nerd here from the Party Nerds, and do we have some breaking news for you guys? So now, listen, this is just a rumor, and this is nothing confirmed, but it seems like talks between Disney and Spider-Man and the MCU have resumed after seeming like it fell apart yesterday, leaving us all curled up in a corner, depressed that our beloved webhead was going to be leaving Kevin Feige's MCU universe. But there is some light at the end of the tunnel, so I'm going to get into that. But before I get started, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that notification bell so when we do drop new videos, you guys will be the first to know. So now, according to the source, the Lords of Longbox YouTube and this presenter TVO, who actually does have connections at Disney and Marvel, that there is a new Spider-Man deal under the works between Marvel, Disney, and Sony. But this is what Sony wants. And again, guys, this is just a rumor, but this does seem like it makes sense because it's quite specific. So according to the new Disney deal, Disney wants a 6-picture deal with Tom Holland with an option for a 7th. There are also going to be Spider-Man films after 3, which will be like a new trilogy. So they really do want to kind of put Peter Parker into that Tony Stark role of pretty much running things in the MCU. So I think that's why the MCU is not backing down from this so easily. The second trilogy will also focus on Peter Parker's college years. So now we're going to get him out of high school. And during this time, this is when he's going to meet up with, they say specifically, Firestar and the X-Men and the rest of the characters in that whole universe that have yet to be brought to screen, which is obviously the properties that Marvel got from Fox. The other 3 movies are 2 Avengers films in which Spider-Man will have a larger role and become friends with Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, which would be pretty damn awesome. Marvel Studios will head and co-finance all Spider-Man related movies for 30% of the full profits. Now, Disney previously wanted 50%, but Sony said nope, which led to the talks just going to crap real quick. Sony would distribute, but Disney will acquire exclusive digital and online rights for Disney Plus and affiliated TV networks. Now, you guys know the whole streaming industry is a lot of money. So what Disney's pretty much trying to do is sweeten the pot for Sony so they don't feel like they are getting robbed, which honestly before they kind of were. To add, Marvel Studios will helm and co-finance Spider-Verse live action spin-offs, which will make everyone absolutely overjoyed. Now, another interesting part of this deal was that now the MCU wants Venom and they want him to relocate into the MCU. So I don't know about that with Sony because they did pretty good with the previous Venom film, but this is something that has been included in the deal. Just to add, Disney wants the deal to be done before Saturday's Marvel panel. So listen, if this all goes down, it's going to go down soon. So we are dropping it now just in case you guys hear, you can say you heard it with the Lords of the Long Box in here first. So listen, this is my break and takedown on the whole thing. This needs to happen. I mean, we need Spider-Man in the MCU because before all these other movies drop, before Iron Man dropped, people who knew Marvel, they knew Spider-Man and they knew the Hulk. Yeah, there were characters like Thor and the X-Men always were kind of popular, but not on the level of Spider-Man. Now, years later that we're finally getting these characters on the screen, it feels so good and it's so right to have Tom Holland in this role. And for him just to up and leave, honestly, it feels like someone who's been living with their family and, you know, a bunch of people come in and relocate that person into an orphanage. I mean, there's no better way to explain it, but hopefully everything that they're talking about does happen. So guys, cross your fingers. And again, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram, which is at The Party Nerds. And we will keep you updated and on point for all the stuff that's going down. So Cage Nerd Darnell here. You guys have a fantastic day.